The Beatles' music is considered the most influential since rock and roll. They drew inspiration from greats like Elvis, Chuck Berry, and Motown, creating a catalog of the greatest songs ever recorded. Today, we'll explore their remarkable songbook and uncover their best work. The Beatles, In My Life, has always been a favorite among fans, but its authorship has been a hot topic of debate. Lennon claims he wrote the melody, while McCartney insists he contributed by crafting the tune with inspiration from the Miracles. Regardless, this collaboration showcases the peak of Lennon-McCartney's song craft, making it their best song. Stay tuned for more interesting music trivia. Paul McCartney claims to have written one of the Beatles' most important songs, which started with a melody that spontaneously came to him. After sorting out the lyrics, the song became a hit, expanding their audience and adding a symphonic quality to their music. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment updates. Opinions differ among Beatles fans, but one thing is clear: Hey Jude is a top 5 track loved by all. Originally written for Julian Lennon during his parents' divorce, the song's title was changed for a better sound. This uplifting anthem serves as a reliable source of hope during the darkest times. Frank Sinatra hailed George Harrison's composition as the greatest love song of the past 50 years. Although Sinatra performed and released his own version of the song, the Beatles' rendition on Abbey Road remains unmatched. George Martin's production is rich yet unintrusive, and Harrison's solo is profoundly heartfelt. Stay tuned on MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Phil Spector may have caused harm to the LP, Let It Be, but his version of the title track is deemed superior by some. Regardless, this emotional song by McCartney serves as a poignant tribute to his late mother. I Am the Walrus, by John Lennon, is a mysterious and captivating song inspired by a police siren. With eerie lyrics borrowed from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, a surreal string arrangement, and dueling choirs, the meaning may be unclear, but the brilliant arrangement and transportive nature of the music make it irresistible. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. The Beatles' iconic album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, showcased a groundbreaking track called A Day in the Life. This song flaunts an explicit invitation to drop acid, intense orchestral crescendos, and an overall apocalyptic vibe reflecting the unrest of the late 60s. However, amidst the seriousness, the McCartney-penned middle passage adds some levity and the song ends with a crashing E major chord. The Beatles aimed to provoke but not bring despair. Discover more mind-bending movies like this on our list of the 25 trippiest films ever made. Inspired by God Only Knows, Paul McCartney's Here, There and Everywhere is a beautiful ballad that celebrates the wonders of life. With its mesmerizing bridge and captivating chord progression, this soft rock hit earned the Beatles nods of approval from those who initially disapproved of their energetic early work. Stay tuned for more exclusive entertainment content on MSN. Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, is a pivotal Beatles song that showcases their growth and maturity. Lennon's introspective lyrics delve into an extramarital affair, marking a transition from their lighter love songs. The song also features George Harrison's groundbreaking use of the sitar, a first in Western rock and roll. Despite growing apart, the Beatles continued to embrace each other's diverse interests, resulting in memorable music. Stay tuned for more on Hollywood's wild and weird remakes. The Beatles' iconic track, I Saw Her Standing There, captivates fans with its energetic count-off and a catchy bass riff derived from Chuck Berry's Talkin' About You. This borrowing from different cultures helped shape the Beatles' unique and distinctive early sound. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. Lennon and McCartney's contrasting worldviews collide in the iconic song, We Can Work It Out. Lennon's impatience contrasts with McCartney's optimism, with Paul writing the first half and John composing the middle 8. The song's minor key bridge challenges McCartney's hope for reconciliation, making it one of the most remarkable tone shifts in pop music. The Beatles' song, I Want to Hold Your Hand, marked their first #1 hit in the US, igniting the British invasion and revitalizing rock and roll. This raucous track, featuring Lennon and McCartney's shared lead vocals, became the band's best-selling single and continues to epitomize their iconic sound. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment news. George Harrison's song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, showcased his songwriting talent and featured a remarkable guitar solo by Eric Clapton. As the Beatles faced internal struggles, Harrison expressed his emotions through the song, incorporating his deep interest in Indian spiritualism. This track served as a powerful precursor to Harrison's future success with his solo album, All Things Must Pass. A Hard Day's Night, the iconic Beatles song, captivates listeners from the start with its famous opening chord. The melody is catchy, and the bridge is simply killer. The instrumental break is even more intriguing, as George Martin's piano solo doubles George Harrison's guitar solo, creating a harpsichord-like sound. Don't miss out on more exclusive entertainment content by following us on MSN. This article talks about the Beatles song, And Your Bird Can Sing. Lennon called it a horror and a throwaway, but the dual guitar line played by McCartney and Harrison is remarkably inventive. Elvis Costello also considers it one of his favorite Beatles songs. Check out Johnny Depp's top performances too. In Ticket to Ride, the Beatles experimented with a heavy sound and syncopated beat, pushing boundaries for the time. The song blends Western and Indian influences, with its repeated accord and tambourine. Although the lyrics are more obscure, the overall tone is relentlessly upbeat. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. All My Loving is a timeless gem by McCartney from the Beatles, blending infectious girl group energy, country and western vibes, and mesmerizing harmonies. In just 2 minutes, this joyous song showcases their diverse musical influences, leaving us in awe. Check out some incredible facts about Jaws, too. Today in music history, we remember She Loves You, the single that could have been the Beatles' breakthrough hit. Sadly, its debut on the CBS Morning News in 1963 was overshadowed by President Kennedy's assassination. However, this iconic song became a chart topper after their unforgettable performance on The Ed Sullivan Show. Written by Lennon and McCartney, this track embodies the essence of Beatlemania. Stay tuned on MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Strawberry Fields Forever, a single and part of Magical Mystery Tour, introduced mainstream listeners to psychedelia. It marked the Beatles' conceptual period, showcasing their trippy production and unique instrumentation. Despite its childhood nostalgia, the song stood out with its unconventional style. McCartney's early ballad, And I Love Her, showcases Lennon's influence on the bridge. With its unique chord progression and sophisticated composition, it stood out from other pop songs of the time. This style has remained a key element of McCartney's career. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles is not just a catchy tune, but also a groundbreaking piece of music video filmmaking. Director Richard Lester made the film's centerpiece revolve around this exuberant track, which kicks off with a chorus, an idea suggested by George Martin. The song's jazzy energy even attracted legendary singer Ella Fitzgerald, who recorded a cover version in 1964. Paul McCartney's Lady Madonna is a throwback to the Beatles' R&B roots. This piano-driven riot was recorded before the band's trip to India. While not strictly feminist, the song pays tribute to the struggle of single mothers. With powerful backing horns, it holds a significant meaning for its time. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. In a mesmerizing performance, music legend Paul McCartney delivers a soul-stirring rendition of Blackbird, using only his guitar and powerful vocals. The song's beauty lies in its simplicity, resonating with listeners worldwide. McCartney's heartfelt metaphor for the civil rights struggle adds depth, making this composition truly special. Stay tuned for more captivating pop culture moments, including the eeriest dolls in history. In a surprising revelation, it was recently discovered that John Lennon's iconic song, Help, was initially intended to have a much slower tempo. Lennon, feeling overwhelmed by the uncontrollable fame, wanted the lyrics to reflect his distress. However, the rest of the band overruled him. Despite feeling self-conscious during the filming, Lennon's contributions to the album are outstanding. Be sure to follow us on MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. McCartney's acoustic track, I've Just Seen a Face, channels the 60s folk music craze. It opens with beautiful guitar picking and transforms into a country and western ditty. This showcases the Beatles' ability to embody different genres. McCartney loved the song so much that he performed it during his Wings concerts. In a groundbreaking track from Revolver, Lennon found inspiration in The Psychedelic Experience, a manual based on the Tibetan Book of the Dead. The Indian influence is obvious with Harrison's sitar, and the reverse percussion is striking. Though criticized as cultural appropriation, it opened millions to world music. Follow us on MSN for exclusive entertainment content. Come Together by Lennon started as support for Timothy Leary's run for governor, but turned into a parody of hippies and Lennon. The band plays their roles, but Lennon takes charge. Despite being rarely in the same studio, Martin makes it sound like they are on the same page. Is 1993 the best year for music releases? I'm Looking Through You is a unique and energetic song by the Beatles. With its mix of acoustic and electric guitars, as well as the distinct sound of the Hammond organ played by Ringo, it stands out in their repertoire. This lively track adds a refreshing twist to the introspective album, Rubber Soul. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. Lennon's If I Fell is a stunning ballad from the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night album. With heartfelt harmonies and a confessional tone, it showcases Lennon's first attempt at a proper ballad. Don't miss the beautiful bridge and check out other amazing movies turning 30 in 2023. In a fascinating revelation, the classic song Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles has been brought into the spotlight once again. While it's commonly attributed to Paul McCartney, John Lennon claimed to have written the majority of the lyrics. Furthermore, George Harrison is credited with the memorable refrain, "Look at all the lonely people." Notably, the performance showcases Paul as the primary vocalist, supported by John and George's backing vocals, while Ringo Starr remains absent. Additionally, George Martin's string arrangement adds a significant touch to the song. What sets this track apart is its unique musicality. Back in 1966, no other pop or rock band was experimenting with this specific key. Stay tuned on MSN for more exclusive entertainment updates. In a groundbreaking move, John Lennon introduced feedback for the first time in a commercially released single. While George Harrison is credited as the lead guitarist, it's Lennon's mesmerizing opening riff on his semi-acoustic Gibson that steals the show. Check out some famous football players who successfully made the leap to acting. John Lennon praises Paul McCartney's song, Got to Get You Into My Life, as one of his best due to the meaningful lyrics, despite not being the writer. The upbeat song, enhanced with George Martin's brass elements, has been interpreted differently. While some see it as an expression of frustration, McCartney claims it's a love song dedicated to marijuana. Stay updated with MSN for more exclusive entertainment news. In his song, Penny Lane, Paul McCartney takes us on a nostalgic journey through his hometown of Liverpool. But beneath the peppy melody lies a clever composition. McCartney seamlessly transitions between musical sections and adds naughty references, like a clean fire engine and finger pie. These risque elements would have caused the song to be banned in the US if censors understood their true meaning. Overall, Penny Lane is a wonderfully cheeky tune. The iconic Abbey Road medley is a 16-minute masterpiece featuring 8 songs and an epic guitar showdown between George Harrison and John Lennon. Paul McCartney's standout contributions include She Came In Through the Bathroom Window, Golden Slumbers, and Carry That Weight. The whole suite is a testament to the brilliant production of George Martin, who likely wanted to end the band's decade-long collaboration on a high note. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. The iconic Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, starts off with the title track, seamlessly transitioning into With a Little Help from My Friends, by Billy Shears, Ringo. These two songs establish the band's alter egos and set the playful tone for the rest of the album. Although it lacks the highs of The White Album, it is considered a more cohesive experimentation. Check out our recommendations for TV shows turned into disappointing movies. In a heartfelt and encouraging song called Dear Prudence, John Lennon reached out to Prudence Farrow in India, on the orders of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. The song beautifully reminds us of the beauty in the world and in ourselves. With Ringo absent, the percussion is minimal, featuring tambourines and hand claps. Join us on MSN for more exclusive entertainment news. Lennon's iconic song, Revolution, left many wondering about its true meaning. Was it a critique or a support of the political turmoil in the 1960s? The answer is both. Lennon expressed solidarity with the youth movement, but also called for better organization. The fact that William F. Buckley endorsed the song's message highlights its open interpretation. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, a Beatles classic, raised eyebrows with its time signature shift and possible reference to LSD. Lennon denied the drug connection, attributing it to his son's drawing. However, McCartney admitted the influence of hallucinogens. Though significant for the band's psychedelic evolution, it falls short of the brilliance of Strawberry Fields Forever. Stay tuned to MSN for more exclusive entertainment updates. The Beatles' White Album features a catchy and humorous track called Back in the USSR. This McCartney-penned song playfully parodies Chuck Berry's Back in the USA and the Beach Boys' California Girls. Despite being written during the Cold War, it avoids political tensions and simply rocks with its groaner jokes. This novelty song ranks among the best ever recorded. If you enjoyed this, check out the top Kurt Russell roles. The Beatles' hit song, 8 Days a Week, was created as the title song for their movie, Help. Despite its simplicity, the fade-in opening was a unique feature at the time. Join us on MSN for more exclusive entertainment updates. Rocky Raccoon is a catchy McCartney ballad about an inept Old West gunfighter seeking revenge on his girlfriend's thief. With Lennon on harmonica and George Martin on the piano, it's a fun and captivating solo act by McCartney. Check out the 20 funniest country songs too. In 1965, the Beatles released Day Tripper. Lennon's catchy goof about LSD experimentation was a hit, with an irresistible opening guitar riff. The song's structure, seemingly a joke on 12-bar blues, showcased the Beatles' creative genius. Don't miss out on our exclusive entertainment content by following us on MSN. Harrison's uplifting song, Here Comes the Sun, embodies his resilience and optimism after a challenging period. Contrasting with Lennon's bitterness and McCartney's self-absorption, Harrison's generous and spiritual nature shines through on Abbey Road. This iconic tune encapsulates his ability to rise above hardship and serves as a glorious testament to his resilience. George Harrison expressed frustration over England's progressive taxation in the musically intricate and bass-driven track, Taxman. The Beatles' signature funky rhythm and agitated guitar solo were intriguing for listeners of the era. However, the lyrics, although amusing, may not resonate well with today's audience as rich individuals complaining about taxes. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. U2 has reclaimed the famous song, Helter Skelter, from Charles Manson and restored it to its rightful owners. The band aimed to create the loudest and most chaotic song ever recorded, as described by technical engineer Brian Gibson. The intense session, lasting through the night, was filled with chaos and rebellion, with the band operating independently in the studio. The final product, including Ringo's closing exclamation, perfectly captures the provocation intended by the band. In other news, check out the top 20 Doors songs ranked. Lennon's iconic track, Across the Universe, celebrates the universe's magnificence with its soft touch. He praised Phil Spector's orchestral rendition, but this song truly shines when it's stripped down. For more exclusive entertainment content, follow us on MSN. The Beatles' rooftop performance of Get Back is hailed as a musical triumph amidst their meltdown. Billy Preston's skill on the keys likely elevated their last significant connection as a band. This performance is truly special and worth appreciating. The Long and Winding Road, by the Beatles was marred by Phil Spector's excessive orchestral rearrangement. Despite this, McCartney still includes the song in his post-Beatles performances. The best version available is the Let It Be Naked rendition. Stay tuned to see more exclusive entertainment content on MSN. In an article titled, I Will, we explore the complex nature of this Beatles track. While the melody crafted by McCartney is undeniably moving and among his best compositions, there seems to be a disagreement regarding its arrangement. With Lennon and Starr providing percussion using bongos and maracas, critics argue that a George Martin string arrangement would have elevated this song to new heights. Despite being a missed opportunity, I Will remains a favorite among fans. Stay tuned for more on classic Nintendo games we would like to see rebooted. Drive My Car, Paul McCartney's catchy tune turned into a humorous story about a guy becoming a chauffeur for a wannabe starlet. Surprise twist reveals she's on her way to stardom with her own driver. McCartney's slide guitar adds to the lively start of Rubber Soul. Check out MSN for more entertainment.